Hi guys, this is Jen, and I'm here to do the June reading for Leo. If you're new here, I give intuitive readings, um, and if you're back again and you have subscribed, thank you for having me again and trusting me to deliver these messages for you. So I'm going to dive right in. If you have Sun, Moon, or Rising in Leo, or if you're just cross watching, you are welcome to stay. Okay. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's give these a quick shuffle. Let's see. And I'm just going to pull three cards. Um, Recent past, the present, what's coming towards you, three clarifiers. And if we need additional clarifiers, we'll go ahead and pull those as well. To start off, you have the Chariot. Nice. Then you have the Two of Wands, evaluating, making a decision. You have the Star, feeling hopeful about something. Right underneath the Chariot, you have the Five of Swords. Right underneath the Two of Wands, you have the King of Cups, and right underneath the Star, you have the Sun. Beautiful. Okay, so let's see what we have for you, Leo. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so for some of you in the recent past with the Chariot, it was about moving forward. Okay, you gain a sense of control. You had a balance of things. This could have also been travel. You could have been moving away from home, or maybe where you grew up from. It could be a workplace as well. But moving forward with a sense of balance, with a sense of determination. This could have been even moving away from some conflict, okay? Because Five of Swords, it's fights, discussions, things of that nature, communications. Some words could have been exchanged. For some of you, this could have been, things being said out of anger, some egos being thrown. For some of you, is moving away from a dynamic that kind of doesn't serve you. It kind of brings you out of character, even. Now, you could have gone to see someone, and and it could have caused like a really bad discussion or a really bad argument, or you could have stood your ground regarding this as well. You were very determined to see things through, to kind of either make the other person, or if it's more than one person, see where you're coming from. This could also be a discussion about you moving away, and whoever this person is, this is swords energy as well. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, if that resonates. The Chariot is also Cancer energy. It could have been that you told someone that you were either moving away or you were making a decision to move away from something or someone with determination, and this could have caused an argument. Okay, this could have caused some discussions being had, and maybe the other person didn't see it from your point of view, but I see you being stern in your decision. With the Two of Wands, this is evaluating. Okay, this is making plans. The King of Cups, this is someone who is very, very conscious about his feelings. This person is honest. He also wears his heart on his sleeve as well. Firm, non-violent with communicating. Okay, this person really does not like any confrontation. With this underneath the Two of Wands, I kind of pick up like it's your energy. This is also Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This can also be someone that's in your energy that embodies this King of Cups. Okay, this person is kind of like a father figure as well. But this person is just very compassionate. You could be evaluating something with this person, or this could just be you, okay, coming out of that Five of Swords energy, where maybe you're being centered again, and now you're moving forward with a clear heart, with a clear mind and you know what you want, okay? You have the world right in your hand with the Two of Wands. And you're evaluating. The twos are about making decisions, there are options, kind of juggling, where do I go? But this is kind of like the beginning of something. This is kind of like the spark of it. This is actually putting it into fruition. One is about, the thought, the new idea, whatever it is. And two is kind of that creative process. And having the King of Cups in the energy is it's a really good energy to have, especially when you're nurturing something as well. For some of you, this can be, wands is about what you want to do with your life. It also has to do with creativity. Okay, so something creative is going on in your life. I think in the recent past, you might have presented this to someone, and they could have not taken it the way that you wanted it. They could have been totally against it, but you're like, no, I'm standing my ground. I'm determined to do this, whatever this is. It could even, like I said, it could even be travel. You could be deciding to move to a different location, move to another country, or just move on in life in general. And, whatever this energy was, either that person didn't take it well or more than one person didn't take it well, but you're standing your ground with an open heart, okay? You're also not trying to be violent as well. You're not trying to have any friction, okay? The King of Cups is a caring person. You said what you had to say, and it wasn't any animosity towards it as well. It's kind of like, this is what it is. I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve. I'm letting you know what's going on, and it is what it is. With the star, this is being hopeful, okay? This is whatever it is that you're moving forward on, and we'll get some clarifiers. But I'm kind of getting the sense like it's a new direction in life. What I'm seeing is that at one point you had kind of like a clear view of what you wanted to do, where you wanted to be in life. And I think it was kind of like concrete, it was very written in stone. This might have to do with someone else as well, whatever your decision was regarding where your life stood. I think more than one person, um, was involved with this. Maybe if you're living with someone, um, or just in general, if someone, it's kind of like when you make, I'm kind of getting the feeling like whatever decision you make in life, it involves someone else to a certain extent. And it doesn't necessarily mean like you live with someone romantically. This can even be a roommate, a friend, a family member. But what I'm seeing is that whatever decisions you make with your life, it does impact someone else, or maybe even a few amount of people. So when you decide to kind of change course, what I'm seeing is like it kind of disrupts someone else's course as well. And not saying that it should, it should or shouldn't matter. Um, but this is your life, okay? And you can't tiptoe around what you want to do based on how someone else feels, if that makes any sense. I kind of feel like for some of you, you feel like you have to ask permission to do certain things, and not in a way that you're a child, because I don't think there's any children here under the age of maybe like 10 that need any permission to do anything. But I'm getting the sense that for some of you, you feel as if you have to kind of ask permission or kind of touch base with either some other person or a group of people before you do things. And that really makes you feel restricted. It makes you feel as if you have to walk on eggshells. It makes you feel as if before you can make any major decision in life, you kind of have to decide. You have to make these decisions with someone else. But the weird thing about it is, if this was a marriage, cool, that's understandable. But for some of you, I'm picking up that this is not a marriage situation. It's like a completely different dynamic where you feel like you always have to check in with another person or another entity or something of that nature before you make moves. And it really makes you feel restricted. It kind of makes you feel as if, like, damn, I can't make any decisions, or, I don't want to piss this person off, or, kind of that feeling, if it resonates. I don't know why that is. I was trying to figure out if it was a marriage, because if it's a marriage, compromise and things like that, that makes sense. But that's not what I'm getting here. I'm getting kind of like, I don't know, even maybe for some of you, this could even be your children, where you feel, I don't know, I'm kind of getting like you feel like this loyalty, or like you owe something to someone, and you can't really live your life the way you want to live it, because it involves a great piece of someone else. Where if you make a decision about your life, it impacts someone else. But like I said, you have the star and you are hopeful about whatever decision this is. With the Two of Wands, I'm getting a change of course for some reason. I'm getting where you were going this way and you were very clear about that, and something happened. I mean, you could have literally woken up one day and said, you know what, I'm going this way now. And the problem with that is that you now have to explain this to someone else, where you were going this way and now you're going that way. And normally you can, I mean, you can shift how many different ways you want to go, but this specific situation, I kind of feel like it's a conversation, and it's kind of daunting you. It's kind of like, "Ugh, I don't want to have this conversation with this person. They're not going to take it well. I already know they're not going to take it well." And you're coming in with an open heart. You're wearing your heart on your sleeve. You might even be, I see you being very vulnerable. Okay, you're being very honest about your feelings. You don't want this other person to feel betrayed in any way, because I don't pick up betrayal, but I also pick up that whoever this other person is not taking it well. Okay, what I want to tell you is, with the sun, this is the universe blessing whatever it is, that whatever direction you decide to go in. Okay, you see the horse here, and it's, the chariot is about traveling, and but I'm also feeling like changing gears and changing direction. You do have the blessing of the universe to go ahead and do that. Okay, the star is feeling hopeful. This is healing as well. Okay, you could have healed from something and decided, you know what, I'm gonna change course here. But the sun is the most, sorry, the most beautiful card of the deck. And it's definitely a sign of, it's like a green light, even though it's the sun. And to be honest, we are speaking of Leo, and Leo is ruled by the sun, right? So this is your confirmation, where if you felt as if you were changing directions and someone else might not have taken it that well, this is your, if you're coming for readings to, get a sense of, um, reassurance. This is your reassurance that you made the right decision. And I don't pick up any malice on your end. I don't pick up any ill intent. I do feel that this is something that you are doing from your heart. You don't want to disrupt anybody else's peace, but you don't want to disrupt your own peace either, right? Okay, you can compromise, but if you compromise and it does not feel right to you, then that's not a compromise. Okay, that's just you compromising yourself, and they'll get over it. Okay, they'll get over it. They'll be fine with whatever decision you decide to make. Okay, uh, feelings are sometimes very temporary. Some people are sometimes in their ego at the moment, and if it's not a life or death situation, if it's not really causing any harm to anyone, they'll be all right. They'll get over it. Okay, so don't feel as if, because with the King of Cups, I do feel, and I said King of Hearts, I do feel like, you really thought about this, and you really was like, okay, how do I present this without causing an argument? And sometimes, depending on who it is, it's going to be an argument regardless, but you have to do what you need to do for you, right? Let me get a clarifier. want to see what this is about. Let me clarify here. Knight of Swords, yeah. I am getting that whoever this other party is, other person, and this is Swords energy again. I'm again Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Um, this person is very impulsive. Okay, very impulsive. This can also be you. You know, just being honest, it can be you where you're making an impulsive decision and you're coming in charging with this information, with this communication, and the person doesn't take it well, or it could be the other person's energy where you come to them with an open heart and they're just like rah, they're just like really not taking it well, and you're just here with this King of Cups, just like trying to be as classy as possible. Okay, and it's like a battle, the King of Cups and the Knight of Swords. But at the end of the day, when you really look at the ranking, and sometimes ranking doesn't matter, this is the King of Cups. Okay, this is the king and this is the knight. And if you want to put it in a different perspective, this is the father and this is the child, and the father is going to they're going to stand their ground. Okay, and the child is going to be a little, you know a little bit bratty maybe, or maybe not want to comply. But the King of Cups is going to trump that Knight of Swords. Okay, it doesn't matter. And the fact that he's sitting here so composed, and the Knight of Swords is like just unhinged. It's kind of like, well, I don't know what else to tell you. It is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a clarifier to close this out and see what we have here. But I would definitely say stand your ground. I don't know, for some reason I am picking up like a parent and child dynamic where maybe you kind of let them know like, hey, I'm moving, and you might have to move out too, or kind of that situation there where it's like one person is like having a tantrum and you are just like cool and composed about it. But let's see. The outcome is beautiful though. You have the star and you have the sun. Can't get any more beautiful than that. You have healing and you have a fresh new beginning and the blessings from the universe. So it really doesn't get any better than that, and they'll get over it. Let me get one. The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? The crumbling. This is kind of like the tower, and it could be a tower for someone. It can even be your own tower where you are now deciding to break ties with something, or just really, the tower to me is like the renovation card where something has to be broken down to be built back up again, in a more beautiful way. So let's see here, the crumbling 40. Okay. Yeah, straight off the back, Leo. There is a shift happening right now where anything inauthentic can no longer survive. Relationships, jobs, social structures, anything built on shaky ground is destined to tumble down. It's happening to bring you back home to who you truly are, both individually and to society as a whole, so you can live a life that is in alignment with who you truly are. When you're in the thick of it, it can feel like a personal attack from the universe. Have faith, because the difficult times will be your defining moments. You will be reborn in the fire. You are being called to surrender, to stop trying to hold it all together, to loosen your grip, to let the crumbling occur. It may be difficult at first, but in the end, the sooner you let go, the sooner the rebirthing will occur. What are you trying to hold together? What are you doing your best to avoid? How are you trying to pretend everything is okay? You have what it takes to allow what is falling away to tumble and fall. Once the tower has crumbled, you will be able to rebuild your home on solid ground with mighty foundations and a view that is so magnificent that it will take your breath away each new morn. Kali, the goddess of destruction, and the Black Madonna are with you now. Lay it all on their altar. They can hold it all. That's what I have for you, Leo. And I will continue to give updates throughout June. So until next time, take care. Bye.